Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tennant here once again, and in today's video we are going to be talking about a brand new Doctor Who Reddit leak. Yes, for the 60th anniversary and some Series 14 stuff. I haven't done one of these in a while, but again, take these with a pinch of salt as always, because yeah, they're probably not even true, but still, you never know, because there was some interesting stuff recently that was leaked on Reddit that is becoming true very gradually with the plot of the 60th anniversary. So yeah, let's have a look at what the latest leaks are saying. Okay, so 60th and Series 14 spoilers. These may all be wrong, but I do trust the source these came from. Okay, well, not very confident, but you know what I mean. You know, being a bit honest, but still. Okay, I do believe these to be correct, but there is always a chance they are not. I do know that I have not been lied to, but the source may be wrong for whatever reason, so take all with a pinch of salt. Literally, as I said, again, pinch of salt on these because they might seem daft, but hey, you never know, they could be true. So, okay, Tennant is the only returning Doctor Who actor in the 60th anniversary specials. Now, this is actually kind of my worry, to be honest, and I do have a video coming out soon, kind of going into detail on my worries. It's a bit of an unscripted, little bit of a rant, little bit of a ramble of why I'm a bit worried about the 60th anniversary, but still, I am excited for it nonetheless. But let's move on to the next point, that Murray Gold is returning as a composer. I think that's kind of a safe bet anyway, as much as I would like to have a new composer maybe for a new era of Doctor Who. I think Murray Gold coming back would basically, I guess, summarize the like everyone else is back, so you may as well have Murray Gold back, especially if it is meant to be going back and harking back to the previous Russell T Davies era. So I guess it makes sense. Behind the scenes stuff, possibly a reboot of Confidential, but possibly not, will be a much larger part of this era than Chibnall's era, so we get to see a lot more stuff behind the scenes, which would be good. I did love Doctor Who Confidential back in the day, and it would be nice to see it happen again. A huge name, Hollywood level, British actor has been cast as the main villain of the 360th specials. Originally, Jeremy Irons was talked about, but a different actor was cast. Very interesting. Does this mean we're going to be seeing someone like the Master, the Valiard, the Monk? I mean, to be fair, it could be anyone, but still, pretty exciting. The main villain of the 60th is a character who hasn't been seen since the original run. Okay, so it could be the Monk, it could be the Rani, it could be the Valiard, it could be the Celestial Toymaker. It literally could be anyone, but I am hoping to see more classic villains come back. Hey, it could even be Omega. I think that would be pretty cool, but again, I'm not going to get my hopes up there. Ncuti Gatwa will keep trying to break through, but Tennant tries to stop it until the end, where he decides to actually let the Gatwa incarnation become the Doctor. So he's trying to hold back a regeneration again. I mean, that would kind of be like a little bit of a parallel, I guess, or a little bit of a reference to, obviously, the 10th Doctor holding back his regeneration in the End of Times episode. So I guess, yeah, it could work here as well, and it, again, creates this whole new different regeneration that has been heavily rumoured for a long time now. The classic series companion who returns in the final special is a character who hasn't been seen since they originally left the show during its original run. So, that's very interesting. That could be, I would actually like to see Romana come back. I think that would be pretty cool to see. Seeing Romana come back, I think would be amazing. I would love to see Romana come back. I think out of all the classic companions, because we've already seen Jo Grant come back, obviously Sarah Jane came back, we've got Tegan and Ace in the Centenary special. I think Romana would probably be up there with one of my favourites to come back. Or maybe even Perry as well, I think would be pretty cool. Okay, the Daleks and the Cybermen will both feature in the 60th in some capacity. I mean, they're big anniversary celebration episodes, so again, yeah, it would make sense for the most iconic villains to show up. But hopefully in the new series they're kind of toned down a little bit, because I want to see some new monsters or other returning monsters that haven't been given the spotlight in a long time. Series 14 will feature two companions. one of which will be a gay male character and the other will be a disabled woman. Both of these actors have already been cast. Series 14 will be a standalone series and not feature any actors who were in the 60th. I mean, yeah, that kind of makes sense, because a lot of the the following seasons are kind of standalone in a little way, but I guess, yeah, the 60th anniversary is, again, going back to the original Russell T Davies era. You got David Tennant, you got Catherine Tate, you got Bernard Cribbins. You know, there's so many returning elements from that previous era. I feel like, yeah, Series 14 needs to be a new start. But it will have, apparently, a tightly connected storyline featuring the Doctor on a quest through time and space and having to come up against multiple villains. I mean, that is basically the plot point of any Doctor Who series, so... But still, sounds exciting nonetheless. Series 14, the little bits there, kind of safe bets, really. The companions, though, I don't think they would have cast any companions yet, because I guess they had to announce Ncuti Gatwa's incarnation a little bit earlier, because obviously it would have been leaked and they had to make sure he was cast so he was able to film for a specific date, I guess, or, a specific time frame. But, yeah, I mean, the other stuff, I guess, will happen or will be announced a little bit later on, possibly past the 60th anniversary maybe, but still, let's talk about this. Okay, so, yeah, in terms of the likelihood of these leaks coming true, I mean, they are fairly safe. They could have easily been made up because, yeah, they seem like safe bets for outcomes. They don't seem very unlikely, but I guess that kind of makes them look a little bit more real because they seem more credible. But again, as I say, with all these Reddit leaks, just take them with a pinch of salt because it could just be, total BS. But just leave a comment down below of what you think about these Reddit leaks. Do you think they're going to be true or not? Who do you think the returning villain is from the original run? I personally think it could be Omega because I've basically been campaigning to see Omega come back for a long time now, and I just feel like Omega showing up and being the main villain for 3 big episodes would just be perfect in my opinion. Or even have the Celestial Toymaker, or both. I think that would be pretty cool. But yeah. In terms of the other stuff though, I would say that Tennant being the only returning actor as being the Doctor would be kind of disappointing. And I would like to see other Doctors come back as well. Like, there's so many actors I would like to see come back. Matt Smith, Peter Capaldi, Christopher Eccleston, Colin Baker, etc. It would just be awesome. Maybe at least having one more would certainly make my day. But anyway, I am going to wrap up this video here. If you're new around here, be sure to subscribe for more native content as we're on the road to 10,000 subscribers, which I would love to reach by the end of this year. But I'll see you all next time. Thank you very much for all the support, and goodbye for now.